Hey, you pencil neck geeks! It's your boy Jay here with another episode of Belief Suspended Raw, where I review random WWE and other wrestling merchandise and tell you how I feel about them. This week, we are back to normal! Action figures for you, a random WWE item for you, and a special item at the end. Also, if you'd like to check out some more of the Belief Suspended merch, for instance, right here I have Bobby Lashley's sisters are the real MVP. Go ahead and check out Belief Suspended on Instagram. But, without a longer wait for you guys, let's start the reviews. Alright, so for those of you in the know, you probably guessed where I was going with that intro today. The figure, doll, whatever you'd like to call it, that I picked up this week is an Elite Collection Classy Freddy Blassie. The Pencil Neck Geeks, that's where it came from. It was that guy. I believe somebody else, probably W.C. Fields or somebody said it before him, but you know, classy Freddy Blassie. If you're around my age, you pretty much remember him from all the videos where he just basically shook his cane. He managed Hogan for a while. If you're a tad bit older than me, you'd remember that when Hogan was a heel. He managed Hogan, so yeah, he did that. He really didn't do much. If you're a younger fan, you probably really wouldn't have heard of him. Now, back in his heyday, 60s, 70s, he ran California. San Francisco especially. But Japan, that is where the good stories come from. So he had a match. He actually bit, I don't know if he bit Ricky Tozan or not, but he bit somebody and made him bleed. A man died of a heart attack legitimately from the match. Well, as wrestling urban legends go on and on and on, by the time it's all said and done, he killed over 100 people from watching his matches. When he wrestled, he was known for filing down his teeth and biting his opponents, the mean white devil doing that. Yeah, he actually was the main innovator of the Hannibal Lecter mask that you see. Especially Silence of the Lambs, or damn, almost every prisoner has to wear them now because they all like to spit all over people. But yeah, this old man here was the guy, the innovator of that. So he created a lot of heat in Japan for Muhammad Ali during the Ali-Inoki build-up to the fight. The fight that had a lot of build-up, but no fight whatsoever. But I don't have a lot of memories of him. It's all watching back. But I know when I look back, seeing him come out with Hogan and Hogan having the cape and the top hat and all that, and him being like, I got this big guy that'll beat up your giant, blah, 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 blah. So that's pretty good. The WWE right now, they'd make you think of him more as a manager than a wrestler, even though he did a lot more wrestling than he did managing. My review of the doll itself, I believe the shirt they have him on is pretty puffy. I'm sure that was by design so he could, because, I know when kids are playing with the wrestlers, they use their managers to distract. So, but he's got the cane with him. Doesn't look like the cane I remember from the videos, but he does have the cane. But for visual likeness, sorry, I had to look at the picture to make sure I remembered him correctly. But yeah, for visual likeness, probably 7 out of 10. So 7 out of 10 on this action figure. And if you want to hear a pretty funny story about Classy Freddy Blassie, you need to watch WWE Storytime. Paul Heyman has a pretty good story, a pretty funny story about him. It's not a great story or a captivating story by no means, but it is pretty funny. Yeah, classy Freddy Blassie. Yeah. Okay, and for our mystery item this week, we have another WWE Beast Mode. Break the chain. So, let's see who we get this week. Now that I know how to open these, there is a chain you actually pull to let the beast out of the cage. Oh my god, I hit the title. Title's gonna be spinning. Sorry if that distracts anybody at home. Alright, so then after you pull the chain, you just gotta bust in. You gotta break in. Uh-oh. Oh, we got somebody new this week. Who do we got? We have AJ Styles. Whoop whoop. The phenomenal one. And he is a samurai. He looks like Shredder. Oh man, he is probably the best one yet. Damn, AJ, you are awesome. The only bad part is if he holds his swords, he has to hold both of them at the same time, like crossed, like that. That's pretty cool. AJ Styles breaks out of the chains. So I guess the WWE holds him in chains, and he becomes a samurai. Yeah! You know what? I wonder if I break some chains, what I would become. Okay, and we're back. So I've learned this magic trick. That's a little bit around my neck. I mean, I can't slide out as you see, but I'm locked in here. And I don't have myself in a position where you guys can see the lock. Oh, there it is. See it? In between the arms there, possibly, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah, I am convinced if I break these chains, I will unlock my true potential. Like, Becky Lynch unleashed the Fire Lady inside her, and The Rock unleashed the Brahma Bull that was always inside of him. And AJ Styles unleashed the samurai inside of him. So let's see what I can unleash inside of me once I break the chain! Break the chain! I'm gonna do it.
Much later.
Break the chain! Haha! Did it! Now, will I unlock my potential? Okay guys, so I have went back to basics with my final reviewed item this week. And this week it is a Brush Buddies WWE toothbrushes. They look so tiny, I believe they are for babies, possibly. They're also soft bristled. But the pack I was able to get has a John Cena and Daniel Bryan. I don't know. I don't even know if you can see that or not. I'll try to focus in on it at the end, just like the classy Freddy Blassie and that Samurai AJ Styles. Still pretty excited about that, so yeah. But I don't know. So I don't know which one I should use, what will happen. But you know what? I'm gonna use them both at the same time and see how they match up in my mouth.
These two competitors have taken on their previous personas. We have the American Dragon, Daniel Bryanson, and the Prototype. Oh, and the Prototype comes out swinging, ladies and gentlemen, in the Battle of the Brushes. What will happen next? Oh, the American Dragon, he's gotten him with one of those running strikes. What can happen in the Battle of the Brushes? Oh, the Prototype hitting him with the Thugonomics. Oh, Hopefully he wasn't too homophobic in that attack. And we are warming up for the running knee. The American Dragon, Daniel Bryan. Oh, no! The prototype is still standing. Will this match have a conclusion? Who knows? Oh, they're both going in at each other. What will happen? The Mega Powers explode! Who could have benefited from something like this? Oh. Yeah.
Well, that took an odd turn. I didn't think two superpowers like that would explode in my mouth. That did not sound correct. Anyways, please remember to like and subscribe so you can catch the latest episode of Belief Suspended Wrestling and the other videos we put out here. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, you pencil neck geeks.